Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Bick Benedict. The Warehouse, Chapter 41. It's not called that numerically in the game, but that's how I number these chapters. We're doing things my way. My way or the highway right here. This guy, he's going to the warehouse, and this is inarguably the best ending that I have received here, because we've kept everybody alive. And we're going to get a couple trophies for keeping everybody alive, but it's pretty tough. You got to do some pretty heavy-duty quick-time button presses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk over all the fights, and then at the end I'm just going to leave the endings to play out, and you could hear them and enjoy them. So we're going to go over to where Sean is right now, but Shelby, the origami killer, is going to have us... he doesn't even have a gun, does he? I never even noticed that. He doesn't even have a gun. Maybe he pulls it out at some point, but so the cool thing is if you kept your characters alive, particularly Jaden, because Jaden, when we're getting a kid out of the well right there, Jaden's going to intervene and allow us to get out of the well, and then Jaden and Shelby are going to have a fight, which spans like 2 checkpoints. It's pretty thrilling. It's a good ride. And then Madison's going to come if you kept her alive. So when I first played this, I never had I had Madison alive, but the one I had not kept alive was Jaden. So it looks like the origami killer witnessed the death of the son, and he selected Ethan as one of his victims. And it's a little bit of melodrama here, and it's a bit of a stretch, but it's a nice idea to layer over a game and have it be the story for this game, which was a very enjoyable one for me that I played twice. And I have other things to do, but I would play it again. It's a good game. Highly recommend it to anybody. So yeah, I have another project. I have another project. Okay, so here's where he pulls the gun out. Here's where Jaden intervenes. Really awesome assist right there. So now we're Ethan just for the moment, just to get Sean out. We're gonna have to find a steel bar on the floor. So do that. So the next game the next game that's coming out that I'm interested in playing is Dead Space 3, but I'm not going to be posting content of that right away because I don't like to do that. I don't know. People that do that, it just ruin the game for me. I call them game ruiners. I don't know. You can't stop people from doing it, but I don't like to do it. If I play Dead Space 3, you're going to see me play that on hardcore mode. Because I've beaten Dead Space 2 on hardcore mode, and I don't know. I'm a hardcore player, and I don't consider hardcore to be cheap, so I'll be having that. Not going to be ruined, and I'm not going to be. I don't watch any publications of those videos. When I start to play a game, I want to be completely ignorant. I want to know nothing about it. I don't even play the demos. It's just I don't want to ruin my experience, and I hate people that ruin fucking games. It's no one in particular either. It's just people that just immediately post content. So here we're yanking the kid up. We got a checkpoint. Okay, so there's our checkpoint here, and there's 2 fights. So you want to not die here, and not dying means just not failing too many of these QuickTime button presses. And the fights take place up here on this conveyor belt. So the buttons are all the same every time. And thanks everybody for watching my guide. I really appreciate it. Appreciate the support. I hope everybody enjoyed it. So we're going to. I think you subdue Shelby, but he's not down for good here. And you can see below the police. I don't think the police even know we're up here because it's raining and it's dark. But you get a checkpoint. Yeah, the police don't even. The guy's fucking throwing TVs off of here. You think that the police would know that we're up here? That the TV would hit the ground right where the cops are. So anyway, you get a checkpoint, and then you're Madison for the moment. So if you've kept her in, you get to play as her. This is where the checkpoint is. She speeds in on her motorcycle, and
I repeat, shoot to kill. Ash, are the snipers in position? Yes.
yeah, there's some not checkpoints, but yeah, there is a checkpoint here. There is some QuickTime button events here too, so you want to do those. Blake should actually recognize her from the other chapter, where she went into the building and helped Ethan escape. So the fact that he doesn't recognize her either is that it's such a high tension situation that he just doesn't even pay her much attention, or he just forgets about her. So anyway, the QuickTime buttons involve just driving on the motorcycle, and it's pretty easy actually, and you inevitably fall. But actually, this is the second. You get a checkpoint here too. So if you aren't doing well and you want to start over, just exit the game, go into the start menu, reload the chapter, tap the X button right there, swipe them. There may actually be another sequence too. There's a lot. Yeah, okay. Even more. There's like 3 of those situations here. So now we're trying to resuscitate our son over here as Ethan.
Don't help me, son, please. Breathe.
Got the checkpoint indication going in the bottom right corner of the screen above my my watermark there. Big Benedict Productions. So it's another one of those cliche moments where like they kind of toy with your emotions, and like the kid, he stops breathing, and then it's like, oh, he's dead, and then he wakes up again. Okay, that's cool. But you have to keep everybody alive here, and I think it says keep 4 characters alive, so it's the Shelby character is going to die, as you could probably imagine. Sorry to spoil that, but I actually thought you could maybe not let him get killed, but there's no way to not let him get killed because we're fighting with him as a Jaden character. So I thought maybe we could apprehend him, and then that would make us get the trophy. So here's the moment where it looks pretty bleak for the boy, and then he starts breathing again. So cliche, but I'm not dissing this game because I love this game. It's a really good ride. It's a ride. It's a really good roller coaster ride. So definitely pick this game up. Anybody who wants to play it,
Dad.
who wants a good fucking game, you get this game right here. So I think maybe it goes back to Madison over here. Yeah, get her out of my face. This is where you're riding the motorcycle. And then there's some QuickTime buttons where you're like turning the controller as though it were a steering wheel. So it's pretty, and I gotta say, these are really generous about letting you get them right. They could be really picky and finicky here, but you actually just fall. It crashes down. See, I don't fail these QuickTime buttons, any of them here, and she still falls. It's just like he says, "Holy crap!" She runs into the building. At least Blake said to hold your fire right there. That guy Blake, he just really, I don't know. Part of me likes him, part of me just fucking hates his guts. That's one of the things this game does well. So Madison's here is telling that they can't get out, they can't really go surrender because the police really don't have all the facts, and Blake, being that hothead that he is, probably don't want to stick your face out there right now, especially with snipers in the vicinity. They actually do exit later, so it does contradict what Madison is worrying about here. But in the next sequence, after we get a checkpoint, we get to finish off Shelby with the Jaden character. And this was all new to me because on this playthrough, it's my second playthrough of 2 that I've done. I never had Jaden over here, so I never got to fight. I never got to do this fight here. So this is the final fight, part 3 of 3. And I think there was one QuickTime button that I failed. Like those, like that one's pretty hard to get sometimes. That one is picky. I really have to say that one is really picky sometimes about getting that particular button down. There it is again. I got it. Threw a hammer at his head. He's gonna fall off. He's gonna grab it. I tried to save him over here. and the icons are getting all stressed out. I said help him, and the guy's still not grateful. No one's grateful in this game for nothing. You see right there. You have to either kill or be killed here. So it's a really grisly death, but at least it's not our death, right? So maybe a couple more QuickTime buttons to press right here, and then after this, he's going to go into the grinder down there, and wow, there he goes. Damn, that's a really cool death. They don't even show it. It's nice that they don't even show it though, because it leaves it to the imagination. You can see the blood on the teeth of that grinder. Doesn't look like there's any QuickTime buttons over here. It looks like it's all a scenario that's already pre-rendered. So that's it, man. That's a good ride. And then it's going to cut to Madison and Ethan and Sean, and then they're going to exit the warehouse, and then that'll be the end of the game. I want to thank everybody for watching my guide. It really means a lot to me to have so much support on my channel. I imagine this guide won't be as successful as some of my other guides, but I don't really care. All I care about is making good content for people. And if you like the content, comment, thumbs up, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'm out of here for now, but I will be back with more great guides. So stay tuned and take care. Thanks, everybody.
There was general relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer. The successful resolution of this case was made possible only by the bravery of Ethan Mars, who the police believed at one point to be the killer. It is no doubt due to his great courage and tenacity that he succeeded in foiling the plans of the Origami Killer. The police commissioner presented him with an official apology today. Our main headline today: it is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the Origami Killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released to the public.
Let's just say a friend of a friend let me jump in line. If we like it, it's ours.
Hey, Dad! I think I found my room!
Well, what do you think?
It's perfect, Ethan. We'll be able to forget what happened. We'll lead a normal life. And one day, it'll all just seem like a bad dream. We've earned the right to be happy now, Ethan. All three of us.
Our guest today is on the cover of today's World magazine this week and has been hailed by the whole nation as a new hero for our times. Astonishingly, he almost single-handedly ended the sinister series of killings by the man known as the Origami Killer and saved the life of young Sean Mars. His determination, courage, and intelligence have won our admiration. Norman Jayden. Good evening.
You killed my son, Scott. Were you thinking about that when you held me in your arms? I don't know why you did all this. Nothing can justify it anyway. I feel nothing but contempt for you. Nothing but contempt.